Snickers. This classic candy bar was introduced by Mars in 1930 and named after the favorite family horse of the company's founders. It features a nougat base topped with caramel and peanuts, all fully enrobed in milk chocolate. The specific combination of salty peanuts and sweet nougat was designed to offer a more filling snack than pure chocolate alternatives. Today, it remains one of the best-selling candy bars globally, serving as the baseline blueprint for modern multi-layered confectionery design. Milky Way. Created in 1923 by Frank C. Mars, this bar was formulated to taste exactly like a popular malted milkshake of that era in a solid, portable form. It consists of a light, whipped nougat topped with a layer of golden caramel and covered in milk chocolate. The European version differs slightly from the American one by omitting the caramel layer entirely, making it much closer to a standard 3 Musketeers bar. Its success helped fund the expansion of the early Mars Company and established nougat as a staple ingredient in mass-market sweets. Kit Kat. This crisp wafer treat originated in the United Kingdom in 1935 under the name Rowntree's Chocolate Crisp before being rebranded a few years later. It stands out due to its unique finger design, which allows people to snap the individual wafer layers apart easily. Each finger features 3 layers of delicate wafer separated by a smooth chocolate cream filling, coated in a smooth outer layer of milk chocolate. While popular in Western markets, the brand has achieved a massive cultural phenomenon in Japan, where hundreds of unique regional flavors like green tea matcha and sake are produced. Twix. Launched in the United Kingdom in 1967 and brought to the United States a decade later, this bar relies heavily on a distinct crunch texture. It features a biscuit finger base topped with a thick strip of caramel and coated in milk chocolate. Because they are packaged in pairs, marketing campaigns have famously played on the concept of a rivalry between the left and right fingers. The solid cookie center provides a rigid structure that contrasts sharply with the soft caramel, distinguishing it from mostly soft nougat-based bars. Butterfinger. This distinctive bar was developed by the Curtis Candy Company in Chicago back in 1923 through a public naming contest. It is famous for its flaky, layered orange center, which is made from a blend of roasted peanuts and sugar candy cooked down until it hardens into a brittle texture. This crunchy core is then coated in a compound chocolate layer to seal in the fragile crispiness. The recipe underwent a major overhaul in recent years to use larger peanuts and a higher quality cocoa coating to improve the melting profile. 3 Musketeers. Debuting during the Great Depression in 1932, this bar originally contained 3 distinct pieces of candy flavored with chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. Rising production costs and wartime rationing eventually forced the company to cut the strawberry and vanilla pieces, leaving only the popular chocolate version behind. The bar is composed entirely of a fluffy whipped nougat center wrapped in milk chocolate. Because the center is whipped with air, it has a significantly lighter texture and lower density than almost any other standard chocolate bar on shelves. Heath. This distinctive English-style toffee bar was first manufactured by the Heath brothers in Illinois during the early 1910s as a handmade item. It consists of a thin, rigid slab of sweet, buttery almond toffee covered in a layer of milk chocolate. The intense crunch of the hard-cracked toffee center requires a different eating technique than soft nougat bars, making it a favorite for crushing into ice cream toppings. The brand was eventually acquired by Hershey, which continues to produce it alongside a similar sister bar called Score. Toblerone. Created in Switzerland by Theodor Tobler in 1908, this product is instantly recognizable by its distinct triangular shape, which mimics the Swiss Alps. The milk chocolate contains a unique blend of almond nougat pieces and honey, giving it a chewy texture that lingers after the chocolate melts. It was one of the earliest patented candy bar shapes in the world, specifically engineered to allow consumers to break off individual peaks one at a time. Bounty. Introduced by Mars in 1951, this bar was created to tap into the post-war demand for tropical and exotic flavors. It consists of a dense, moist core of sweetened shredded coconut wrapped in a smooth coating of either milk or dark chocolate. Unlike many of its competitors that rely on nuts or caramel for texture, This bar offers a unique, fibrous chew that stands completely apart from typical American candy designs. It remains immensely popular across Europe, Canada, and Oceania, though it is notably difficult to find in standard U.S. retail stores. Baby Ruth. First hitting shelves in 1921, this bar became the centerpiece of a famous legal dispute regarding whether it was named after the legendary baseball player Babe Ruth or President Grover Cleveland's daughter, Ruth Cleveland. The bar is a dense combination of nougat and dynamic caramel rolled in a thick layer of whole roasted peanuts, all dipped in a chocolate coating. The resulting shape is notoriously irregular and lumpy compared to standard molded bars. Its heavy weight and hearty composition made it an immediate success among working-class laborers looking for a cheap, high-energy snack. Almond Joy. This tropical-themed treat was launched in 1946 by the Peter Paul Candy Manufacturing Company as a direct follow-up to their existing Dark Chocolate Mounds bar. It features a soft, sweet coconut center topped with 2 whole roasted almonds, fully covered in milk chocolate. The addition of the almonds and the swap to milk chocolate were specifically intended to appeal to a wider demographic of younger consumers who found dark chocolate too bitter. It has maintained its position for decades as a staple of American candy culture, particularly during autumn holidays. Payday. Developed during the mid-1930s by the Hollywood Candy Company, this bar stands out because it deliberately omits chocolate from its core formula entirely. It consists of a firm, sweet caramel nougat center that is completely rolled in heavily salted, roasted whole peanuts. The contrasting flavor profile relies strictly on the balance of sweet and salty rather than cocoa richness. It was marketed heavily during the Great Depression as a meal replacement due to its high protein content from the dense peanut outer layer.